Hi, good day, good night, good evening, depending on what time you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another episode of House of Stars. I'm your girl Starre, and today, as you can see from the title, I am reading on Scorpio for the month of December. If you guys haven't known already, fun fact, I am a Scorpio myself. But yes, it was a quite interesting season for us. It's like we rose from our ashes. We were victorious. We were glowing. We were looking great. Scorpio, great job and showing out during our season. All right, so let's just get into it. So, first thing announcement, if you watched my live last week, you would see that I said that I am starting a Patreon. Yeah, I am. And I am teaching psychic development and as well as how to manifest your greatest desires. So, i.e. candle work or manifestation work in general. So, I ask that you pay attention to my Instagram as I will be putting up little updates on some of the content that is to come on the Patreon channel or a Patreon page. Again, if you would like to get a psychic reading with me, the link is in the description box of where you can find me. Another thing is, well, this is a general reading. This is for Scorpio's sun, ascendant, and moon signs that are watching for this video. Again, if you hear me say he or she when it comes to divine, and I'm just going in the space of masculine or feminine, you could apply that whatever way which you do. All right, so let's get into it and see what Spirit has to say that's happening for the month of December for Scorpio. Sorry, because the vision started to come in. I literally just saw like a hot air balloon. I saw hot air balloons. Hot air balloons. Inflation. Okay, so I'm literally I'm thinking about a hot air balloon. So I'm seeing like, you know how an air balloon is inflated and it's like it has this flame that's under it and it rises high. So almost like the energy that I'm getting for the month of December, that it's like your passion, your drive, your energy, and your push is going to really raise you up this month. So I feel like a lot of us, especially when it comes to Scorpios, it's like we had our Phoenix moment. We rise from our ashes. We had that death moment. You know what I mean? Where it was like, this is really putting an end to a lot of the shit and it's time for shift and new. And now it's like people have risen up and you have this power, you have this drive, you have this tenacity to working and driving yourself in this new. And it's almost like every single effort that you actually put into what you're doing, you're going to start to see it bear fruit in a way bigger than you've ever seen it before. Okay, it's the energy that I'm getting. So I'm almost getting the sense when it comes to career that I'm hearing like, keep your eyes on the prize and keep friggin' working. So if you got anything that you want to achieve in the next like 2 to 3 months, or something that you've been trying to achieve for a very long time, or whatever the goals that you have right now, it's like, just keep applying the work. Like, it's like Spirit, God is going to match the hard work, but they can't match what you ain't doing. So you gotta be working. Okay. I'm also hearing strongly, like, it's like, keep your mind away from the bullshit. I don't know why I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of toxic people that are trying to leak into your life because they're starting to see that you're growing. They're starting to see that you're glowing. They're starting to see that you actually are trying to elevate yourself. And it's like you're almost shifted your energy from where you had it with them into a new space. It's like, this is a season that you need to make boundaries. Like, make boundaries for the toxic people. If there are people that are toxic, if it means that they need to go, let them go. But other than that, it's like, do not allow people, and it's not just to be people, it could be situations, way that you think, it could be actions that you've been doing, or habits that you may have. Like, don't allow the toxicity to dim your flame. This is a time where you're going to have to take in your power and kind of hold it tough and hold strong. okay, during this season, because something about this season, it's very impactful for you when it comes to career. And it's almost like the energy of what takes place in this month, especially with the first 2 to 3 weeks, will determine literally your life and how things are going to flow over the next 2 to 3 years. So I'm hearing very strongly, like, if that nigga ain't with it, let him go. If that situation ain't working, let it be. Okay? Is the energy I'm getting. The first thing that I'm also seeing when it comes to love is that I feel like a lot of you guys are going to experience that there's going to be a certain person, or there is people that are watching you from the past. I don't know why, it could be because we are heading back into quarantine. So depending on what certain people are doing, it's like career and stuff like that, or jobs are starting to slow down. I'm getting this energy and I'm getting this essence of like blast from the past. Like, you're probably going to start to notice, especially going towards Christmas, that there's going to be a lot of people, not even a lot, but it's going to be a good few amount of people, multiple, of people that you haven't talked to in a while, or men or women that you've been connected to in the past are just going to pop up out of nowhere. Okay. So for some reason, I don't know why I feel like it's like there's some unspoken closures. So it's like, I don't know why it's like the energies come in and it's the energy of closure. It's like you're closing the doors on the past so that you can move forward in the new. I'm also getting the energy when it comes to people that are attached. It feels like the relationship is moving into a different stage, but it almost feels like you guys are working in unison together. So for those, and it feels like for those it resonates for, I'm getting a sense of mutual admiration and mutual respect and mutual understanding. But for some reason, I feel like it's like there's going to be some of you guys, especially that are in a relationship or dating somebody, that you guys are on their grind fucking mode. You know what I mean? It's almost like you guys are in alignment. Like, okay, you know what? If we are together, like, we can only be around each other if we're looking to grow. Like, if you're not looking to grow, if you're not trying to be on some let's get myself together type shit, like, I'm going to chuck up the deuce, you got to go. You know what I mean? There's something that is going on in the air and in the energy right now, especially in the next 3 to 4 months. It's like, if your energy is not resonating with certain people, it's like, deuce. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally the energy that I'm getting. I'm also getting, when it comes to spirituality, I feel like this is definitely a good time for manifestation. But I'm almost hearing as well, like, just don't overload your work. So meaning, like, if you are doing certain manifestations, try not to combine your work. Stay within topic, region, and an issue that is related to each thing. So for example, if I were to do money work, but at the same time I want to do a blockbuster, that works together. You know what I mean? Okay, keep that energy within the same realm and time of how you're doing a ritual. Or if you're turning around and you're like, okay, well, I want to attract a new love. Don't be like, I want to attract a new love and do money at the same time. Because it's like, it's something about the quickness of how things come, or how it's sent out and how it's responded to, is like, it may come to you, but depending on where your energies resonate at the moment, it's like you're not going to be able to feed one, and you're going to feed into one and not be able to feed into the other. It's almost like the energy I'm getting. But I'm also feeling as well, like, stick to the wealth work, stick to the expansion work. This is also a really good time for you to manifest love. So if you guys are looking for a new partner, people that are single and stuff like that, this is a time for you to actually attract the mate and somebody that you're looking for, because the energies are just bumping for the month of December for you guys when it comes to that. This actually is a shorter video than I thought it was going to be for Scorpio, but it feels like it's very straightforward. And it's a very strong month for you guys to manifest greatness in your life. And good job to you, Scorpios, because you did all the hard work that you needed to do last month. So now it's a smooth sailing from now until, like I said, over the course of the next 2 to 3 years, especially on some of the things that you desire. So that is it. If you would like to get a psychic reading with me, my link is in the description box as well. When it comes to watching this video, make sure you share like, and subscribe, and make sure you comment. It does a whole lot, and it goes a long way for my channel. So I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.